Alright, guys, I got a haul video here of some stuff, and I apologize about my dogs going off at the moment. Uh, are we done now? Okay, thank you. Nope, we're not done. The one dog's still going off. What is going on? Tito, enough! Anyways, yeah, I got a few things here to show you. Sadly, I was hoping one other thing would show up, but I guess another item I expected shipped early, so I'll just show that off in that video later this week. So if you like my haul videos, subscribe. I got new stuff coming in all the time, and I do mean all the time. Been cutting down on my orders. It's becoming a problem. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's start with the comics this week. I got Godzilla, this one-shot 70th anniversary comic. Yeah, I can't believe Godzilla's 70, but this is pretty cool, and I do like collecting some of these IDW Godzilla one-shots. They make a lot of them, so I don't get all of them, but I try to get as many as I can. Some of these comics, like I buy so many comics during a week of new issues of stuff that sometimes I just need to let things slide, and next month might be one of those type deals because there's a shit ton of stuff coming out. Like next week there's only like 3 things coming out. The week after there's like 5 or 6. I think the week after there's like 6 other things. It's crazy. And I usually try to like only get like 3 things because my main thing is I try to keep it to about $20 a week because I get paid every 2 weeks, right? So if I spend about $30 to $40 on comics every 2 weeks, that's pretty reasonable, since I get paid every, bi-weekly or whatever. So I don't know, it's just my budget. Everybody has a different budget for their comics and things that they do, but I love reading these things. To be honest, I don't read a lot of other books. I want to start changing that. That might be a 2025 goal, but right now I'm really nose deep into so many comics, mostly because I feel like comics are a little bit easier to make reviews about and talk about, and my main interest is movies, and there's a lot more comics that tie into movies than books. I know there's a lot of movies based on books, but that's not the same as like a direct continuation of a movie in comic form with movie characters, sort of thing. So I don't know. That's my main interest. Anyways, that was a long spiel to say I picked up some comic books. Anyways, I got Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 3. Love that cover art. I actually was mixed on issue number 1, but I really enjoyed issue number 2, so I'm curious what I'm going to think of that. Sometimes I don't even know why I buy these trade paperbacks or not the trade paperbacks, these issues, because I end up picking up the trade paperbacks, but I think it's just cool to have these for collector's purposes, is what it is. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyways, I grabbed South Park Snow Day for the Xbox One or Series X or whatever. I grabbed this because I was going to get this when it came out. I had it pre-ordered, and then kind of the reviews came out for this game, and they weren't like the most positive, which I kind of expected because the game was only like $30, and that's not really a good sign because most newer games do not cost that much. They're a little bit cheaper, so I expected a lower standard, but still, even saying that, the reviews were not great. So I don't know, I just kind of waited, and I saw on Amazon it was $20, and I kind of stopped playing that Avatar game, the Frontiers of Pandora. I just was not super into it as I thought it would be, because knowing me, I love Avatar, I want to beat the whole game, but I just didn't end up doing that. And so when this went down to $20, I was like, all right, I'm in the mood to play another game, and I bought that. And all the other games I'm interested in right now, they're all pre-orders. Like 2 of them don't have release dates, and 1 of them isn't till September. So South Park Snow Day, picked that up, and I haven't even downloaded that to my console yet. Only because I guess it's an adult game because it's South Park. So I'm trying to like find a day where I'm home and no one's here because they're at school or whatever, like my siblings and stuff, and I can just play this without it being a problem. Or try and play it later in the evening when I'm not super tired. But I'm always super tired in the evening, so that's South Park Snow Day is $20. Anyways, the last thing I grabbed was the Powerpuff Girls movie. I ordered this off of Amazon because one of my biggest collecting regrets is the Powerpuff Girls complete series set I didn't get. And it's went out of print, and now it was super pricey. But the good news is Warner Brothers is reissuing that, and it comes out next week. And I have that pre-ordered. I get it in next week. I'm going to do a full deep dive into that box set. They also announced that in June we're getting the Dexter's Laboratory box sets. I hope Cartoon Network continues to do more box sets. But that box set, for whatever reason, never included the Powerpuff Girls movie, and I didn't have it, so I just decided, you know, what the hey, let me grab it. This movie is actually what got me into the series, because I saw this movie actually on YouTube. I don't think it's on YouTube anymore. I think it got copyright claimed. It was put up there illegally. Yeah, I watched it. But, you know, what can I say? I enjoyed the movie. It's a great movie. And yeah, it got me really into the movie, and I never fully dived into the show. But now with that box set, I'm definitely going to start doing that. Anyways, this movie is fantastic, and I didn't want this to go out of print and not be able to get this. I have a suspicion that eventually Warner Archive will do a Blu-ray of this, or somebody. But until that day comes, I grab the DVD just to make sure I have it. And, you know, when I'm done watching the series, if I so decide to revisit the movie, which is great, I can do that. And if you don't know, the Powerpuff Girls movie was a big bomb. And if it wasn't such a bomb, this movie would have been the start of Cartoon Network theatrical movies. Kind of like how Nickelodeon had the Thornberrys movie and the Rugrats movie. And I'm sorry about my dog barking at my guinea pigs. Do you need to do that right now? Anyways, yeah. Fun stuff. So yeah, I wish that movie hadn't bombed, because it is really good, but it did, and it's unfortunate, but history is what it is. So if you love that kind of stuff, you know, let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.